What would be more important than caring about the people around you, the citizens of Alabama?
There's not too many organizations invest in people.
The purpose of this foundation is to create opportunities to fund unmet needs across this state.
People always have the need to be needed.
The Alabama Civil Justice Foundation helps people.
Civil justice means to me that I am my brother's keeper, and that it is up to me as an individual, it is up to us as a society to be our brother's keeper. And that might mean making a contribution to a foundation such as the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation, or it might mean taking the proceeds from those contributions and putting them in areas of our community that can meet a need.
This is the trial lawyer's charitable outlet. When the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation goes out and gives grants for very needy and worthy causes, the lawyers are given those, and we get great PR from that.
It's good for the rest of the world to see, you know what, we care so much about making this money so we can give it away and do something else with it. Do something to help you, whether you like us or not, whether you think we're a bunch of scumbags or not, we're going to help the world.
Since 1993, the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation has awarded over $5.5 million in grants to communities throughout the state. As the charitable arm of the Alabama Trial Lawyers Association, the foundation's mission is to work for justice, both inside and outside the courtroom.
The Alabama Civil Justice Foundation, their goal is to remove barriers for families in Alabama. Our goal is to remove those same types of barriers by giving a child who is confined to a wheelchair or uses canes to walk, we give them the opportunity to sit on a horse and take a ride unimpeded by those same barriers. We do not turn anyone away for the lack of ability to pay. And so the Civil Justice Foundation, what they did is they provide scholarships for those riders. It's just vitally important for people to keep giving to these organizations, or groups like us cannot keep moving on and growing and serving the population.
There are many needs around this state that go unmet, and I, as an individual, contributing alone, will not be able to meet those needs. But collectively, with other members of this association coming together, then we are able to have a formidable force in addressing and funding things that need to be funded in this state.
Black Belt Designs is an empowerment project. Their grant, their capacity building grant, allowed us to buy machines, which are terribly expensive, to buy materials. The project would not have started without it. They have an interest in making the world a bit more equitable. There's not too many organizations invest in people. Projects, but not people. And I think Civil Justice Foundation does invest in people.
Well, the foster grandparent program is unique. The seniors are provided an opportunity to go into schools, and they spend 20 hours a week working with children who have some type of special needs. The foster grandparents, many of them tell me that if it weren't for being a foster grandparent, they wouldn't have a reason to get up in the morning. They feel that they are really making a difference in the lives of the children with whom they work. Without the money from the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation, it would be much more difficult.
The organizations funded by the ACJF are all essential to their communities. Demonstrate the values of your profession. Donate to the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation and help Alabama's disadvantaged, disabled, and at-risk families and children.
To write that check means beyond words I can express what happens with that money once it gets into the communities and how it can grow other resources.
I feel like it's an easy leap for a trial lawyer to make, to say they care as much or maybe even more so about these people than we do, and we represent these people that they're helping. That makes you feel good.
They have heart. And I never thought I'd say that about a lawyer, but they have heart.